He's got 25 knockouts.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Crawford.
Tiene Canelo humilde, no tiene ni el primo, ni el pai, ni nada de los entrenadores que lo entrenan. Mira.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny. And that's going to put a little effort. And there's the bell to start round 1. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good counter punch. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright... Hold it right there. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Failing to score with that right hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
It's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident.
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good. Good man, good man.
Stick around the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win.
Through there. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing on it.
And switch on.
Here we go for round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. Awesome, man. He's got to bluff it.
He fails to score with that left hook. Crawford in trouble. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which fighter will say no mas. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this.
There's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt.
Somebody's
It's always
sleeping, bro.
coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You can't score with that uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we're... Whoa, wait a minute! Crawford is dazed! Whoa, wait a minute! Crawford may be ready to go down! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
It's not when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jazz.
Keep smart. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't lunging.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Go.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over them eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
There's a counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecard's gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good work out there.
Good job. Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Missy, great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Great.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
He's ready to go. He's got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it.
Got him this round. Get out there and switch on. Get this box.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
To switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the job.
Fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this one.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice defense on that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Blocks that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might see the equalizer.
Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. No rest for the weird. Whoa, wait a minute! Crawford in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Gather your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop it.
Forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. That hook is parried away. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two were made for each other. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell for round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The judges judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Just wanna find